What's up, everybody? Dan here from the Headwaters Kayak Shop. And behind me I have the Aventura 110, which is what I told you guys last week should be your next kayak if you're in a box store recreational style kayak and you're looking to take it to the next level. Well, since then we've sold a lot of boats. I've seen a lot of people in groups posting about their new Aventuras on their cars, on the water. I love seeing that. So thank you guys so much for tagging me or messaging me on Instagram or posting it up in the Headwaters Yak Life group. But one of the things that concerns me is that I didn't really give good information about how to adjust yourself into the boat, into the cockpit to make sure you're going to get the most out of your touring kayak. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to set up my camera. I'm going to walk you through a few things to just simply get you acquainted with your new boat. Okay, so the first thing to realize about your new Aventura is it's a touring kayak. It's meant to be inside. It's meant to be locked into. It's meant to talk to your body. So what you're coming from was probably more of an open style cockpit where your knees sat here and maybe you had some padding out here. When a touring style kayak, you want your knees actually splayed out underneath the boat. The idea here is that your feet, your knees, your butt, your hips, and your back are all connected to the boat. So when I move, I'm moving with my kayak. It's not you're not just sitting in a boat, you become the boat, so to speak. So the first thing and most important thing to do is your foot pedals. You've got a little twist lock feature right in here. You turn this knob sideways and then you can slide that foot pedal forward, backwards. And you want to make sure you get it nice and adjusted up so your feet are, they're not squished, they're not 90 degrees tight, but they have a little bit of bend to the ankle and also nice support underneath your thighs. If you look down at my feet, I've got a little bit of a bend in there. I can straighten my legs out if I need to, but I can also pick them up and lock them in place. I like my heels together. Some people go more straight. I've got big size 12 feet, so I always sort of go with this approach. And you can see how well my thighs are tucked up underneath here. Now my knees are talking to the outside of the boat. My feet are against the foot pedals. Now I can really use my hips to steer and to move the boat. The next thing is your backrest. On either side of your seat here, you've got a little plastic ratchet. And by pulling that forward, you can ratchet your seat back upright. So fairly simple, fairly intuitive, but very important that you get that seat back right. Because if you're leaning back like this, you're going to be using your arms and you're going to be tiring yourself out a lot faster, and it's just going to end up hurting your lower back. So what you want is you want that pelvis rotated forward so you can have a nice upright paddling position. Your body's being supported with your knees, with your feet, so you're in a very supported, connected position. And now I'm free to rotate, right? So as I'm paddling, I'm reaching forward, I'm catching the water, and I'm pulling myself past the kayak, as opposed to just paddling and kind of catching the water with my arms. See how this sort of looks like a bicycle? We want you to be up here, catching the water, pulling yourself past the paddle. Anyway, just a few basic things to help you get the most out of your new purchase. Thank you. I was sitting in the kayak, I was starting to edit the video, and I said, what the heck? I'm actually gonna go paddle this thing. I haven't spent much time in the 110, so I'm out here at my local lake, and it's actually a spot where I practice a lot of canoeing. I decided to bring the kayak out, see how it handles. I also got my little sidekick with me today. Ethan, say what's up.
What's up?
That's what I'm talking about with the kayak like this, is you can really get it on its edge, and when you do, it comes to life. And being able to engage in that cockpit so you kind of know how far it'll go over, and being able to lock in and control it there with your legs makes all the difference when learning more advanced skills. Super confident on that secondary edge. I would think I'm too big for this boat at 220, but look at that. I can just lean that thing on, and it wants to fight back and go back upright. I really got to work to get it there. But once it's on that secondary edge, it's just rock solid. So a boat that pretty much anybody's going to be able to get in and feel stable right away, but yet be able to get in and have a ton more control and a lot more fun learning how to paddle. Fun, huh?
Yeah.
So Ethan and I decided to go for a little paddle, check out the marsh area, check out where the creek comes into the lake. Really pretty spot. We're gonna try to find a spot. Ethan wants to try to find a rapid, which I'm not sure if we will, but we'll check it out. Here, let me give you a hand. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Godspeed. All right, you made it. Was it worth it? No. Well, at least now you can say you did it.
At least now I can say it, yeah.
Wah!
I did not expect us to get this far. Okay.
And you just can talk to the camera. You can talk to our subscribers.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, subscribers.
Thank you guys for going for a paddle with us today. We didn't really intend on shooting a video. I actually came out because I wanted to get a little bit of footage in the Aventura. I hadn't spent a lot of time in that boat, and I wanted to shoot that little video for you guys about connecting to your boat. And I thought it would be good to illustrate that with a little paddling. So we came out and we ended up having an awesome little adventure.
Yeah, it was really crazy. Hashtag fun. Hashtag intense.
Intense. Well, thanks for coming out with me.
Yeah.
You're getting to be a good little paddler, dude. All right, guys, we'll do it again. Until next time, this is Dan, Ethan, wishing you.
Happy paddling.
We'll see you on the next one.